Hi, welcome back. Thanks for coming by. Last week we spoke about how animal sacrifices gave us a temporary forgiveness, an atonement, just a covering of our sins. But God had a better plan in store. His plan was to give us a permanent forgiveness. But in order to give us a permanent forgiveness, there needed to be a human, of flesh and bone, that was to be sacrificed. And that human needed to be perfect, needed to be sinless. And there's the problem. There's nobody sinless. Paul tells us that all are sinners. And remember, the writer of Hebrews says that without the shedding of blood, there is no forgiveness. So Jesus volunteered himself. He loves us that much that he knew that he was going to be beaten and he was going to be murdered as a sacrifice for our sins. And he did it freely. In the Bible, he says, "No one takes my life from me. I give it freely." Now, Jesus is a spirit, so there's another problem. A spirit cannot die. So God had to develop a plan to put Jesus into a human body. And there's the virgin birth. The results of the virgin birth is a God-man, both God and man in the same substance. Now, the study of the virgin birth is very detailed, and I'm only skimming over it here, but I really recommend to study that because it's just an awesome plan that God had for us. So the results of this God-man was a spirit that was fully God in a human body that could be sacrificed. And imagine, Jesus knew his whole life that he was going to be beaten within an inch of his life and then murdered, just so that we could be forgiven. That was meant for us, not an innocent man. So how was this all done? We're going to talk about that next week. But God's plan included using evil-hearted people to carry out his murder. And that was under God's direction with help from Satan. So we'll talk about that next week. God bless you all. I love you. Thank you. Bye.